April 1st, 2005, I opened our Edison bill and saw an insert. Immediately I thought it was, one of those things you throw away as trash, advertising, or, in the case of Edison, another rate hike. But I noticed it was something different. It was a little announcement about the Tehachapi Renewable Transmission Project. The project resulted in several monstrous and ugly poles and towers being erected through our city and too close to our homes. When I realized what was going to be forced upon us, I showed the announcement to my wife Ruth, who became even more agitated than I was. We then devised a flyer, printed 100 copies, and distributed them to our neighbors, who then joined us for the first meeting in our family room. I think there were about 33 of us, as I recall, and we became a boisterous lot. As a result of that meeting and subsequent meetings, many meetings, we distributed more and more flyers to the residents along the Tehachapi route, including our neighbors in the Yellowstone Circle development, which is actually in the city of Chino. We also had several meetings with city council members, and then Assemblyman Bob Huff, now Senator Bob Huff. Of course, Assemblyman Kurt Hageman was then Mayor Kurt Hageman. At this point, I'd like to mention that from the very beginning, our city staff, our city council, have been fully supportive of our efforts to reach some sort of justice, something other than the huge towers with 500,000 volts within 30 yards of where I rest my head. I firmly endorse and support for re-election every council member, along with Assemblyman Kurt Hageman and Senator Bob Huff, folks who care deeply about people first, and politics and partisanship a distant second or probably last. I also commend and support both Congressman Gary Miller and Congressman Ed Royce, who had joined us in the battle. I should also mention that when we visited the Washington, D.C. office of Congressman Miller in 2008 in the fall, we learned from his Chief of Staff, John Rothrock, that Congressman Miller was aware of and supportive of our battle against the SCE. In conclusion, I'd like to mention that I've been in the limelight a lot. I think I've been reasonably successful in my personal and business life, and therefore that's why I've been in the limelight a lot of the time. However, as many men in this room would gladly admit, it is usually a very supportive and determined woman behind him, giving encouragement. I've been lucky to have that woman, my wife Ruth. Actually, most of the men in the room, and most of the work being done with, most of the actual work being done with both Care and Hope for the Hills has been done by the ladies, with a little bit of help from us guys, yes. Surely men helped out and absorbed the limelight, but we give credit and appreciation for the ladies, most of whom are also mothers. And with that being said, I want to wish everyone in the audience, every mother, a happy Mother's Day this coming Sunday. Thank you.
Aww.